The Strait of Hormuz, nearly one-fifth of the world's oil passes through there. It is not because it does more, but because where it is positioned. And that is the difference between productivity and the performance. In this flight, we are going to discuss why productivity alone does not mean a good performance. We are at Bandar Abbas International Airport. We are going to fly Cirrus SR-22. This is a single propeller plane. We are taking off from here and go over the Strait of Hormuz and land in the Oman. While this journey, we will explore the Hormuz Island and talk about the productivity versus performance. So let's get started. I have already set up the navigation here and I am going to increase the throttle so that we can take off. This is the daytime. I have applied the flaps, full throttle. I am going to take off, pulling up the yoke and in the air. Now we will navigate towards the Hormuz Island first. Okay, we are going to navigate towards the Hormuz Island. I will fly low at 1000 feet so that we can explore the Hormuz Island
Tower, Cirrus Hotel,
better.
Romeo Lima Papa Sierra. Continue for south departure.
Okay. Let me set the GPS. First I am setting up the head. Let me set the CDI to the GPS. Heading, intercept with the GPS and then okay. So related to the productivity, people often confuse it with the performance. What is productivity? Productivity means you are doing some actions like completing your task, including checking emails, replying to the customers, and related kind of activities. So you are achieving, and all these activities means you can measure them. Productivity is easy to measure. That is the reason it provides you to the sense of achievement. And sense of achievements means you always confuse it with the performance. Productivity is a
Tower,
buzzword
Cirrus
as
Hotel,
well.
Romeo Lima
You
Papa Sierra.
probably
Frequency
saw
change.
that people saying that their day was very productive, and that is the proud factor for them. In movies, in dramas, in real life, you probably saw these kind of wordings, mostly in the evening. But you have to understand what is productivity. So as I explained you achieve the things on daily basis is related to the productivity, and that does not means this is the performance. Also, productivity becomes a comfort zone for you because it's a safe place, because it provides you the sense of achievement. That's why you confuse productivity with it. This is the Hormuz Island. You can see very beautiful island. You can see the landscape of the Hormuz Island. That color is the unique property of this island. This is reddish in color and a kind of gradient, reddish, orange, yellow, and somewhere it is blue and different colors as well. So that's why it is also called as Rainbow Island. You can see how beautiful it is. It's not looks like a part of the earth. There is a red beach as well, somewhere here, I, and there is a mangrove forest as well. There, at somewhere, there is the Valley of Statues where rocks are like the statue kind of structure. Let's come to near to the ground so that we can see it from the low altitude. You can see it here. Enjoy the sceneries. There are some mountains, small mountains. We are at 500 feet from the ground. You can see some population are there as well.
500.
You can see the landscape, very beautiful. The castle is situated at this area. Here is the castle that is called Hormuz Portuguese Castle.
Tehran Center, Cirrus Hotel Romeo Lima Papa Sierra is type Cirrus SR-22, 9 miles southeast of Bandar Abbas, 400. Request flight following.
Cirrus Hotel, Romeo Lima Papa Sierra.
Let's go
Tehran Center. Squawk
to the
0602.
higher altitude and do a round around this Hormuz island.
Squawk 0602, Cirrus Lima
I
Papa
am
Sierra.
taking to the higher altitude.
Cirrus Lima Papa Sierra. Radar contact 8 miles southeast of Bandar Abbas. 500. QNH 101
Roger, Cirrus Lima Papa Sierra.
Enjoy the sceneries. Let me gain more altitude. There are clouds, so if we go very high, so it will not be visible properly. You can see roads are going there from here to there. You can see the roads are going. Okay, we are at good altitude. See the island. You can see here as well. Okay, let me do a round around the island properly. Currently, we are flying over it, so we should fly around it. Okay, I think this is the location where mangrove forest is there. You can see it here. Let me show you. This is the location. Okay, we are going to fly around it so that we can see it properly. Okay. Let's do it. So you can see the island from here. From here to how beautiful it is. This is the mineral rich island, and when this minerals mixes with the salt of the sea, it becomes red salt. And red salt, these kind of red salt, I think. So it also used in the cuisine. Also, this red color soil is used for creating different kind of art, like uh, like crockeries, I think, and different things. So this is very beautiful. Okay, we are going to our path now. This whole location is called Strait of Hormuz. Why it is called Strait of Hormuz? Might be possible that because of this island. Let me engage the autopilot so that we can navigate according to our route. I am gaining some altitude. You can see there is another island that is Larak. There is another island that is Kashem. And that was the Hormuz. So the point is that why the strait name is based on the Hormuz. Most probably due to the unique featured island, Hormuz is the dominant one. That's why this whole strait is named according to. Strait means the narrow passage. This Strait of Hormuz length is around 40 kilometers, and that is the most strategic position in the world because 20% of the oil supply passes from here. In the map, if you see it, you can see that there are several countries on that location. Eh, Saudi Arab, Oman is there. Saudi Arab, UAE, and Qatar, and Kuwait. So all these countries are producing oil, and there is no way for them to get their ships out into the world avoiding this particular route. You can see it here. So this is the very important, and there is no other locations. That's why this is the important location. So that is the point. Your position is very important. It does not mean how much work you do. There are a lot of routes in the world where lot of cargo goes through there, but Strait of Hormuz has the very important aspect, that is its strategic position in the world in the geographic sense. So the ships passes through here are carrying mostly the oil, and if anything happened on this location, means it hurts the supply of the oil and impact the economies of different countries. So if we talk about that productivity versus performance, so productivity is your efforts to passing to carrying the oil uh, from one location to other location. We can compare the location with the other location. There are other location as well where the ships are going through, but there, if those location get closed, there are alternative routes available. But the ships going through this location cannot easily have or low cost alternative routes. That's why it's important. That's maybe mapped as the performance. So here is the lessons for founders as well. As I explained you that people confuse the productivity with the performance, because keeping yourself busy looks like you are progressing, you are productive, but it does not mean the performance. It just gives you the sense of achievement every day. So that's why founder get trapped into this problem, because when they start businesses, they also try to do more and more work every day, like they answer the team questions, reviewing minor things, checking up the emails, every details, and do solving the small operational problems. But that does not mean they are performing, because as a founder, your job is to be high performing, not the high productive. What is the performance? You should spend time on the strategy, system design, revenue generation, and hiring strong people, removing the bottlenecks. There is one thing you should always remember: if you are busy, that is the hidden cost out there for you. Your busyness causes you the performance problem. It damages your performance. You don't get time to do deep thinking. Important decisions can get delayed. Long-term improvement never start. System remains inefficient, and day by day business keep depending on you. If business is depending on you, that means every decisions will be at your table to take. Every small decisions, like should I buy this coffee or this coffee? Should I do reply to this email to the client or not? Every minor detail, and once you can feel proud over it, that I have spent 8 hours a day or 24 hours a day. Most people feel proud over it. When you meet the founders there, we are very busy. Business means job means doing 8 hours of work. Business means keep engaged 24/7. It's not the proud factor. You should not follow the buzzwords. You should not follow the post on the LinkedIn because they can never educate you properly. You should focus on reading the right books, not consuming the marketing content posted by someone else. I personally post the content that are very related to me and unpopular opinions on the LinkedIn, very specific to according to my personal experience. But mostly on the LinkedIn, there are a lot of posts that are just for the marketing perspective and usually according to the popular opinions because people love that and share them and give the good reaction and comments. So the question is, what is the performance? What is the real performance for you? In the business context, for you, acquiring new client, improving a core system, solving major operational bottleneck, building automation, strengthening up the team, creating repeatable processes, all these kind of activities are the performance. The problem with the performance is that these are the long term stuff and these looks very boring. Like if I take one decision today, the result will come after 2 3 months. It looks boring. And productivity, you will get the result instantly. Like somebody asks, sir, should I buy this coffee or that coffee? Okay, buy this coffee. Once that coffee came
Cirrus
on
Lima
the
Papa
lunchtime,
Sierra contact Muscat
so
Center on 123
people will praise about the
905.
coffee
Good day.
and you will feel proud that you selected this coffee for your staff.
123.905.
In single
Cirrus
day,
Lima Papa
in
Sierra.
2 days, 3 days or weeks, you will get the results. But as a founder, you should not focus on such results. These are not for you, these are for your managers. In aviation analogy, we can say that, like I am talking with you about the productivity versus performance. The aircraft is flying on. In cockpit, it does not matter if pilot is busy in pressing several buttons, navigating the aircraft manually. It's not important. What important is the correct altitude, the correct heading, fuel management, navigation accuracy, and reaching the destination safely. That's the important thing. So your question would be that how I measure the performance. Yeah, it's very important thing. You cannot measure the performance on daily basis. You have to strategize this. But on every day, I will suggest you in the evening ask several questions with you. Did I move something important today? What decisions I took that will impact in long term? Did I improve our system, our processes? Did I create some kind of future leverage? All these questions, if there is no answer, there is negative answer for any of these questions, that means you are productive, but you are not performing well. So create a list of questions that are based on long-term objectives. I think we are about to reach our destination. And one thing I want to tell you that performance is the long-term thinking. It's not short-term. And yes, your productivity, your activities should be aligned according to the performance goals. If your productivity, even if your team's activities are not aligning according to the performance goals, all these means you are wasting time. I am reducing the altitude to the 1000 feet so that we can land this aircraft safely and intercept the glide path. We are about to reach our destination airport. So here is my final thought. Like in aviation, the goal is not to be busy in the cockpit, but the goal is to reach the destination safely. In your case, if you are the founder of the business, remember this: productivity fills the time, performance creates the progress, and you are always about to chase the progress. Your goal is to keep progressing. Your goal is not to be the productive. If your productivity is tied up with the performance goals, these are good. If you are solely focusing on the productivity, that means you are just wasting the time. I am setting up the approach, but there is the problem. I need to contact the
Muscat Center, Cirrus Hotel Romeo Lima Papa Sierra
ATC.
1000.
Cirrus Hotel, Romeo, Lima, Papa Sierra, Muscat Center, QNH 1012. Radar contact, continue.
Okay, I am going to select a runway that is 19.
Oscar Delta India traffic. Cirrus Hotel Romeo Lima Papa Sierra, 3 miles north, 1000, inbound to land.
I am
runway
maneuvering
19er.
manually.
Oscar Delta India.
We are on the final almost.
Oscar Delta India traffic. Cirrus Hotel Romeo Lima Papa Sierra is on final. Runway 19er.
We will land
to
here.
land, Oscar Delta India.
I hope you like this video, and if you have any comments, you can post it in the comments. Also, subscribe this channel so that get more videos on different topics. We will also explore several locations in the world during the videos, and I hope it will be engaging for you. I am going to land on the airport that is in the Oman region. That is itself an island. You can see in the map. We are reducing the altitude at higher pace, but I will keep the vertical speed in control. Let's see how land. Okay, we are landed.
Squawk 7115, Cirrus Lima Papa Sierra.
Nobody is here. You can see. There is a car there. Okay, you can see the fuel pump there. Okay, we are applying the brakes. You can see the fuel pump. Okay, and there is a air conditioned room. We are alone. Nobody is there. Okay, I hope you like this session, and must post your comment and like my channel. Thank you very much.